Seconds out, round 4.
Fourth round then. Holden in the blue trunks. Senior, who's pretty definitely, I think, won the first 3 rounds of this in black. I think Holden's trying to step it up here. Needs to.
Well, I'm sure he's been told in the corner that it's slipping away from him. He needs a big round.
Now this could be good for a while here, as Holden tries to fight his way back into it. Let's see what kind of response he gets from Senior. That's very good. Left jab, and then the right hand from Senior.
Well, there was just a little shudder of the legs when that right hand landed. That was good, nice crisp punches and good timing.
He looks like a heavyweight who's improving, Senior, doesn't he?
Yes, he does, with a bit of confidence when he gets, again, another low blow.
Second time. Kenny Curtis not over-impressed, as you'll have gathered. This is definitely one of Senior's best performances.
Yeah, strong and sharp, and that jab is working so well for him. Holden, pretty easy to hit through the middle with that shot.
But Holden's only been stopped once when he retired after 3 rounds against Pat Pasley.
Hurt with a body shot there, Holden. Good left hooks going in there from Senior.
He's looking for the stoppage now, Senior. And far from the storm subsiding, it's gathering pace from Harry Senior. Good right hand though from Holden there. Just breathing a little heavily, Senior, but that's kind of an idiosyncrasy of his, I've just noticed. He sometimes fights with his mouth gaping open. That's not recommended. You can end up with a broken jaw like that.
Yes, it is. But this is where Holden needs to step up the pace, just when Senior's having a little bit of a respite.
Again, a very stiff ramrod jab from Senior, but Holden is still in there and is still competitive. He'll think that maybe he can make the second part of the fight his. The first part is definitely Senior's. 5th round, blue trunks, Mike Holden with work to do. The black of Harry Senior. Last British rankings I looked at had Holden at 9 and Senior at 12. That could change, but Holden here just doing some better work at the start of this 5th round.
Well, Holden's still strong. Well, this is where he's got to start working much harder. He's got to try and test the fitness of Senior.
You sometimes do see contest change quite dramatically in the second half. Oh, right hand on the counter from Senior looked a bit dangerous, but it just bounced off the chin of Holden, who looks quite determined and resilient. He's not done with yet.
No, he's not. Some decent jabs landing from Holden. Senior not doing as much in this round. I think it is starting to get to him a little bit, looking a little tired.
Best yet from Holden. He's just beginning for the first time to outwork Senior in this round.
Well, I think that good jab from Senior has been a key in this fight, and he's just starting to not use it as much. That will allow Holden to get into the fight, get closer to Senior.
Credit the promoters here. It's a good match. Didn't land with the right hand, Senior. Holden's doing the more authoritative work for me in this session. What do you think, Glenn?
Yes, he's busier in this round. He's got his jab going and just done more than Senior. Senior starting to look tired, starting to fall back against the ropes and looking to hold when they're in close now.
Ooh, it's a good left hand there as they broke away from Holden. Definitely tiring, Senior, and there's still quite a way to go, though he's in a big lead. Sixth round of what's been an absorbing contest, enjoyed by the regulars here at the York Hall in Bethnal Green, where they've seen a few fights down the years. Can Holden continue to claw his way back? If Glenn and I have been seeing this right, Holden needs to win everything from now on just to get a draw.
Yes, I certainly think so, and I think he needs a big round here and there. Good left hook now from Holden, looking strong. Not much coming back from Senior.
What's your name? Right!
It's been a good determined effort from Mike Holden, though. He weathered the storm of the opening 3 or 4 rounds, stayed in there, and now it's just beginning to come on a little stronger himself.
And this will be a bit of a test of how mentally tough Harry Senior is when he knows Holden's still there, took some good shots and still coming forward.
You mentioned it earlier, Glenn, there's always this problem with somebody like Senior, that they develop this sparring partner mentality. You can have too many rounds of sparring with top heavyweights like Akinwande and Hyde, can't you?
That's right, you just begin to forget your place, you know, and you lose that competitive attitude. And I think that's something that maybe has been lacking in some of the performances from Senior.
I think what we're really saying is it's about time he put himself first and started to think about his own career rather than making money in the gyms. Although fighters, of course, have to make ends meet, and it's not easy for most of them. Senior just trying to work steadily behind the jab, not putting too much in, pacing himself. Evenish kind of round.
Yes, it's close. Holden still maybe just slightly doing more. He's used his jab better and still coming forward, and Senior just losing a little of the sharpness.
Still getting in with these left jabs though, and a couple of good right hands too towards the end of the session, plus that left hook.